Evaluate the indefinite integral. We have 10 sine of, let's put this in parentheses so it looks a little bit bigger, of negative 2x times e to the cos negative 2x. What you want to do is whenever you have weird looking integrals, like we have something times something to the something, we want to try to use what's called u substitution. And when you use u substitution, you want to pick a u that if you were to take the derivative of it, you see that derivative floating around somewhere else in the problem. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let u equal cos of negative 2x. I almost said cos minus 2x. It's cos of negative 2x. Because if I take the derivative of cos, I will get something like sine, which is what I have there. Things will cancel out. U substitution, that's what you do. So what I have to do is I have to find the du dx. So du, the derivative of cosine of negative 2x involves chain rule. So you take the derivative of the outside stuff, which is negative, and I'm going to purposely leave a little space here, negative sine. Okay, the derivative of the outside stuff is negative sine stuff. Keep the inside stuff, but multiply everything by the derivative of the inside stuff. So the derivative of the inside stuff is going to be negative 2. So I have a double negative going on here, which I'm just going to say du dx is going to equal 2 sine negative 2x. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by dx. That gives me du equals 2 sine negative 2x dx. I'm going to divide everything by this. That way it gets dx all by itself. Divide everything by 2 sine stuff. And what I'll end up with is dx equals du over 2 sine negative 2x. So let's rewrite this guy out knowing what I know. I have the integral. We could bring that 10 out. Why not? The integral of sine of negative 2x times e to the u. And instead of dx, I'm going to write out du over 2 sine of negative 2x. The magical thing that happens here is the sine stuff disappears, which should happen. Anything that involves the x's should go away if you do this. Should have crossed all that out. All right, 2 is on the bottom, 10 is on the top. This becomes 5. So I have 5 times the integral of everything is gone except for e to the u du. Okay, the integral of e to the u is e to the u. So I have 5e to the u plus c. What was u? Well, my final answer is going to be e to the cos negative 2x. Don't forget about your constant floating around at the end. That is my answer for this indefinite integral. Fun, 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 fun.